Happy Thirsty Thursday, whiners. It's your girl P, honey. Back at it again. I need to immediately talk about something that's been bothering me since episode 140, if I'm being honest with you. And it's the influx of people hitting on me in my DMs. Like, thank you for the compliments. Thank you for the compliments. That's not what I'm whining about. Thank you. But the thing that I'm whining about is, why are y'all saying you haven't followed me back yet? Follow me back. You haven't followed me back. I don't know you. Your profile is private. First off, if your profile is private, I'm not following you back. Number one. Number two, you got a woman in your profile photo? Definitely not following you back. Number three, if you do have an open profile and your feed is everything but you, I have no idea what you look like, who you are, who you claim to be, what you like to do. It's all cartoon characters or maybe cars or something like that. I'm not following you back. If we're having discussions through DMs and I want to follow you back, please accept the fact that I'm going to follow you back if I want to. Like, this reminds me of being in elementary school. Like, come play with me. Come hang out with me. It's men, obviously. It's not women. But, like, come on. Lay off. Like, too much pressure. Chill out. If I want to follow you back, I will. If I'm enjoying what you're saying and contributing to the conversation or engagement, I'm going to follow you back. Don't ask me, because now I'm not following you back, and now it's weird. Now you made it weird. So cheers. I'm drinking Cab because it's that kind of night. Freak Show. It's a freak show. I love Freak Show. They have all different types of wine. Cab, Champagne, Sauvignon Blanc, Zinfandel. I do think they have a red blend that I like. So, Freak Show. And it's a medium price wine because we're on a budget and we just like something good that's going to be good. I don't want to have any questions about it. So I'm drinking Freak Show. Today we are gathered to talk about the ick. Is it an ick? Is an ick a true warning? Is it a feeling, like in our gut and intuition, or are we just making shit up? I'm talking with you guys. I'm not talking at you guys. Like, I want the first part about the DMs, that was at you guys, but now we're talking with. We're on the same level right now. We're with each other, okay? We're in this mess together, because I need help too. When I was thinking about what I was going to talk about, I could not distinguish. I kept writing down icks, but then the icks were really like truly red flags. So a red flag to me is not an ick. An ick is an ick. An ick is something really silly or stupid, something that turns you off, right? A red flag is different. So I had to like really kind of rework my brain around this. So we're going to get more into the icks, and I almost said the licks. We're going to get into the icks and the licks in a second. But first, let's do some wines of the week from the Whiners. Welcome to Adultish Wines Podcast, where we're grown enough to pay bills, but messy enough to still text our exes. Grab a glass of wine and let's get adultish. Okay, here's one that was submitted from @JustinLife. And this is Ick Edition, Wines of the Week, right? So, asking me questions while we're both watching a movie we've never seen before. I hate you. I hate you. If we're watching a movie, a TV show, first of all, if you're talking at all in general during the movie or the TV show, pick up the remote, because it's going to be between the two of us or on the table in front of us. Pick it up, pause it, ask your question. I do not like to speak during movies, TV shows. I don't care if it's reality. Don't interrupt what's happening on the television, on the big screen, okay? But asking questions when you've both never seen a movie before? Oh my God, actually? Oh, okay, this is an ick with a friend. Sorry, at Coffee Meets Vodka. She has a podcast out here. We went to a movie together. I'm about to talk shit about you. But I love you. But we went to a movie premiere. It was a crazy movie. Oh my God, what was that movie called? It was a war movie. It was crazy. It was very, like, honestly anxiety inducing. But obviously I'm not interested in you in that way. But she was me questions. We're in the movie theater seeing a movie for the first time at a movie. It's not even out in the world. There's no way I would have seen this before. How do I know this answer? Stop asking me this question. I'm trying to concentrate. And I'm trying to not be shocked when there's another person shot down. I feel you. I feel you. Yeah, that's an ick Whine. Another one that was anonymous. Intentional farts is an ick. Yeah, for me that feels less than asking questions during a movie, but like I'm still grossed. Like don't do that. Like please don't. But like is it once? Are you trying to be funny once and then I tell you that it's not funny and then you don't do it again or what? Yeah, I don't like that. Because I know that this was from a woman. Okay? I know that this wine was from a woman. Let's put it the other way around. If a woman is intentionally farting to be funny in front of her dude, we're not doing that. That's not cute. It's not funny. It's not endearing. It's an ick. Yeah, I think let's leave the intentional farts out of the chat. When you find out someone actually likes their steak well done with ketchup. I don't agree. Okay, here's the thing, because I fucking love ketchup. I put ketchup on everything. On my eggs, on my mac and cheese, on my quesadilla, on my taco. I love ketchup. I'm not partial to a brand. However, I could be. Slide in my DMs. I'll follow you back. I'm not putting ketchup on my steak. I'm simply not. I could, if there's an A1 around, I like A1. I like sauce, period. I like ranch, mustard, honey mustard, Grey Poupon, Dijon. Like, I'm a sauce person. So if there's a sauce around, green Cholula, holla at your girl. I'm putting it on you. On my food, not on you. Putting it on my food item. It's not a sign that the food is bad or that it needs more flavor. It's just some people have preferences. Oh my God. Can I tell you that when I first moved to Houston, maybe in the first couple of months, I joined a family gathering, if you will. By the way, I don't have any actual family out here. It's all just, adopted family who took me under their wing. They made some food, delicious food. Like, not a single thing needed seasoning or hot sauce. Like, the food was good. There was ribs, there was burgers, there was gumbo, there was mac and cheese, there was crawfish mac and cheese. Fucking delicious. Every single bite I had. I asked for hot sauce. And what I learned is don't ask for hot sauce publicly. Like that could be a negative to the chef. Like, oh, it needs more seasoning. No. I just love hot sauce. Like any kind. Tabasco, Cholula. Like, I don't care. It's just like, it's habitual maybe? I don't know. But, okay, but what is putting ketchup on somebody's steak doing to you? You know what I mean? Like, okay, it's an ick, but how is that affecting you? It's not. Thank you at It's the H-Town Fox for submitting that, because it definitely triggered me because I like ketchup. I've never tried ketchup on steak, though, so thank you for that.
Whiners, as y'all know, sometimes we talk about hard things on the pod, and the stigma around mental health is one of them. That's why I'm so happy to have BetterHelp Therapy as a sponsor. There's no shame in the therapy game. You don't need to have a serious clinical mental health issue like depression or anxiety to go to therapy. You can just be a regular human with regular human-ish to figure out. Therapy can even just help you with everyday tools for everyday life. BetterHelp's mission is to make therapy more affordable and accessible. I know finding a therapist can be the most intimidating step of starting this journey, and the benefit of BetterHelp is that it's online, remote, and you get matched with a professional therapist within days. Use the link in the description of this episode or go to betterhelp.com/adultish. It's so easy, you will not regret it. Don't be scared. If you don't love the first therapist you're matched with, you can easily switch. That's one of the things I was worried about. When I tell my whole life story to one person, I have to switch to another one because I'm not really getting along. So this one, you don't have to worry about the network, the insurance, blah, blah, blah. So if you need an unbiased professional to vent to, or whether you have anxiety, PTSD, depression, or family issues, I think BetterHelp is a great place to start. Click the link in the episode description or go to betterhelp.com/adultish for 10% off your first month. Love you, Whiners.
Okay, let's get into an ick. Let's get into what an ick actually is. An ick is that like immediate gut wrenching, hard to explain, but know that it's there, flashing light like this bright sign behind me. No, disgust. Absolutely not. No, thank you. Next. Like, it's someone that you're dating or you're crushing on or a friend that you went to the movies with that instantly like bugs you. It just bugs you. It kills the vibe. It flips the switch from, oh, like attraction, like I'm kind of into you or I'm having a good time with you, to like really a kind of can't come back from like disgust, like repulsed by you. It's so crazy. Has ick always been around? Like, I wonder what the history with ick is. Because it's got to be maybe only. I'm gonna guesstimate, and we're gonna come back to this. I'm gonna say the ick is 15 years old. Is that an educated guess? I don't know. I'm gonna look into that. Um, on Instagram at Dr. _Jesky wrote in when I prompted for these wine of the week ick editions. They said, my hot take is if you get an ick from the person you like, then you don't really like them for real. I kind of liked that. I kind of like that because okay, I've been dating someone who I've really 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 liked, really been into, and they did something that I clocked that I've seen done before or somebody has done to me before, and I've been like, gross, repulsed, ick in the previous person. And I've clocked that they just did it for me, and I didn't have that same reaction. Like sex with socks. That was an ick for me once. I was so thrown off. You threw my game off. I didn't know what was happening. You were slipping and sliding all over the place. I didn't know if it was a me problem, if it was a you problem. I was icked out. And then later, I was dating someone. Sex with socks. Didn't mind it. Didn't mind it. I mean, it is a strange sight to see a man fully naked with socks on. Like, I don't. It's not like the cutest. It's not like the cutest thing I've ever seen. You know, maybe it is cute and it's not sexy. It's not sexy. Maybe it's cute. Um, but so I kind of agree with that. So thank you for sending in your hot take. I do, like I said at the top of the episode, I do struggle to like differentiate icks from actual things that we shouldn't be going for. Like, there's a difference. An ick is something, like I said, for one person, I was like, repulse, never want to talk to you again. I remember my sister, oh my gosh. Sorry, Katie. When I was a teenager, I distinctly remember she was in college and she really thought a guy was cute. And she said something about the way that he wore his socks with his shoes. And I remember being like, in my head, like, that's crazy. Like, you can't judge someone off of that, right? But it's like, we do now. We do now. And so, but that's not a red flag. Is their sock versus shoe personality telling you something about themselves? Is it danger? No, it's bad style potentially, but so I think it's important to differentiate icks from red flags. And I kept writing down icks I had, and they were all actually red flags. Like being too sexual through text message when I haven't even met you. That's an ick for me, but like that is also a red flag. Like to me, that is glaring. Like this man is not taking you seriously. This man is a player. This man is a fuckboy. Those are glaring, but it is an ick as well. So I had to really collect my thoughts about like what are just like small things that bug me that like I really hate that maybe they don't dictate their personality or characteristic, you know, in a relationship. So a few of mine that I was able to come up with were, and actually maybe this is maybe this is about human. Do you have a loud car? A loud engine? Are you honking through groups and gatherings, like making yourself known. Like, oh my God, nothing pisses me off more. I've been at dinner on a date before. Oh, if you're in Houston, City Center, Houston, beautiful scenery, lovely vibes. There's string lights, there's kids playing, there's birds chirping. And then someone rolls through with lights up on their cars and their engine growling and honking like it's a party, like it's a parade. Do either of you two do that? Okay, good. Woo! Woo! I do always get scared that I might offend someone personally in my arena. But yeah, no, that is, I guess, but it's just my opinion. If you want to do it, go ahead with your bad self, but it's not for me. It's just like attention grabbing in a level times 1,000. Unnecessary. You're disrupting people around you. No thanks. Another one. This has been one of mine for a long time, since I was a host at a restaurant when I started working when I was 14. I think this probably came around when I was 15, 16. Clapping when a server drops a tray of drinks, and or clapping when a plane lands. Come on. Who taught you that? Why is that cute? Where did you see that you thought, yes, I'm going to celebrate that server dropping a tray of 8 glasses, clattering? Like, don't you think about what happens after that? They have to clean up that mess. Like, it's not funny. It's not cute. I think it's really demeaning. So, like, again, like, maybe somebody's doing it in jest, right? Which is why it's an ick. And it's like, please don't. But if you are making fun of it, then that's a personality flaw-ish, red flag, separate than an ick. But clapping when a plane lands, please, please, do me a favor, jump out the window. I hate it. Now, I asked this. I remember I had, oh my God, what is her damn name? From Open Wide Pod on many, many moons ago. And this was something I asked her. And someone asked in a comment, like, well, what if the plane was really turbulent and it was crazy and like people really were fearing for their life, and then it lands and you clap? And it's like, okay, well, for me, if I'm like really fearing for my life and the plane lands, I'm probably just like gasping for air. And I'm like, whoo, that was a close one. Whoo, I get to call my friends and family and say that I'm alive after a crazy flight, not clapping. I think it's condescending. Not into it. Hot take, maybe. Okay. Another ick, which again, this is not a severe personality trait, is when you're going on a date. Like if this is anywhere between 1 to 5 dates, let's say, and we're going out in public, and you wear an item of clothing that is obviously one that should be worn in the home. And I'm talking about your ratted, tatted sweatpants, or your cartoon shirt that's bright green that you pulled out from the back of your dresser drawer that is wrinkled. If it's never seen an iron, it's been washed 27,000 times. That is a ick for me. That to me is like, oh, okay, you rolled out of bed. You rolled. You didn't even stand up and walk out of bed. You rolled out of bed. You were taking a nap before this date. Like, no. Like, put an appropriate sweat on. Although, like, right now, I think this gray sweat looks like I'm coming from the mental facility. But at least it's matching. You know, like, I just have a thing about that low effort. Do you guys remember that one time I went on a date with somebody who showed up? I was like, oh, you came from soccer practice. Must have come from soccer practice. First of all, he stunk terribly. He was wearing the most disgusting pair of sweatpants I've ever seen. Like, they were Old Navy sweatpants that, like, they don't sell those. They haven't sold those in 15 years. Those sweatpants. I know you've either had them this long or you got them at the thrift store, which if you got them at the thrift store, you should have left them there or given them a little love, right? They were ratted, tatted. He was wearing socks with Adidas slides, and the socks were white. They were like this, but they were brown with dirt. On a date. On a first date. It's an ick. If you're not trying to present yourself, like, even if I go on a coffee date and I'm in a workout outfit, I'm in like a workout set. you know what I mean? I'm in something that is going to lend any sort of something for my body. It's going to look like I put in effort. It's going to match. It's going to be clean. It's going to be ironed. So those are my top 3. Again, some of the other icks I was coming up with were like really actual, I think, issues within a human. So we'll do another episode about that. But that leads me to, is an ick a true boundary, or are we sabotaging our happiness? Are we blocking our blessing, as people have been saying lately, which I do really like that phrase because I do block my blessing a lot. And I don't know. Like, is it emotionally safe for me to say I don't want to be with someone who does this? I don't want to be with somebody who shows up messy. Or I don't want to be with someone who rolls through the parking lot with their car blaring, engine roaring, and honking their horn. Like, are those personality things? Or are those just lapses in judgment? They're just trying to be funny. Maybe they're nervous. They're trying to show off. I don't know. I think that there's a line there that I haven't quite understood. And honestly, like, have us as the public, have we gathered the actual sense in that? Like, I feel like we throw around the ick and the red flags and the green flags so often. It's like, icks are really just like, I think, little things that are annoying. But, if I may, looking into my soul and in my past relationships, like, am I really just, like, am I getting the ick because something is feeling good and it's starting to get real and it could be something, and so I have to find something to pull me away. I have to find some excuse for me not to like this man. Right? Like, oh, I like this guy, but he's breathing weird, and so yeah, so I'm out on that, you know? Like, are there things that I'm afraid of? Maybe commitment or intimacy. That's not necessarily a boundary that I have, but it's fear that I'm using these icks to kick in. I don't know. I mean, deny until I die. Like, I don't think that's the case. Somebody maybe doing a study on me could perhaps think differently. I don't know. I think it's so easy to get on a group text with your girlfriends and get in there and talk about icks, and then, as I've been talking about, give the guy a nickname, give the girl a nickname. Do guys give girls nicknames too? Because I don't know. They're probably mean. They're probably really mean. Like, bathroom dad? What a nickname. Like, that's who he was. I found out you were quote unquote cheating on me and you're a dad. That's not mean. That's a fact. You're probably calling us like, I'm not even gonna, you know what? Never mind. But anyway, I need to better understand myself. Are these icks something I'm seriously worried about, or are they something that can be fixed? So, with that said,
we are pro sex toys on Adultish Wines, whether it's for solo play, partner play, gift for a friend. I mean, I can personally vouch for Adam and Eve. I bought a sex toy or 20. Adam and Eve is giving Adultish listeners a spankin' deal. See what I did there? You get 50% off of one item, 3 special bonus gifts, 6 free movies, and free shipping. And free discreet shipping, by the way. Go to adamandeve.com to get 50% off the one item, 3 free gifts, 6 free movies, and free shipping. That's ADULTISH at adamandeve.com.
let's get into Whine or Fine Ick Edition. And if you haven't been here before, the way you play Whine or Fine is I'm going to say a statement or an opinion or a something. And if you like it, you're okay with it, it's a fine. If you're drinking with me at home, being safe, then you take a drink. Let's come Whine. Okay. Calling every ex crazy. Whine or Fine? It's a whine for me. It's a whine for me. In life, if you're constantly talking shit, okay, I'm going to give you an example that's not even like boy or girl or dating related, and I'm going to bring it back. If you're getting your hair done with person A, and then you didn't really like it. You go get it done with person B, and you go to person B, and you're like, oh my God, my hair, disgusting, 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 da 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 da. Like, what is it, Susie? What Susie says about Sally only says more about Susie than Sally. Like, you're the bitch. So I think by you're calling every ex crazy, you're really saying more about yourself. Like, why is every ex crazy and you had nothing? You had no responsibility in that? You have nothing to take responsibility for. It was just, oh, your ex was crazy. She did this. She called me nonstop. She wouldn't take no for a no. She's always showing up unannounced. Like, and that's your story with every ex. Or vice versa, right? Girls saying like, oh, he didn't value me. He lied. He was a fuckboy. He was this. He was that. Like, if you would never have a positive story about an ex, I don't know. Maybe do a little reflections. So that's a whine. Whine or fine. They get visibly mad when you beat them on game night. It's a whine. It's a whine. I need a good sport. And I'm barely going to win. So when I win, let me. Okay? No, seriously. If you can't relax and have a good time, we're playing games, whether it's the two of us or a group of people, and you like are having a temper tantrum, you're getting up and you're maybe storming off, you're throwing your chair into the like, scooting your chair into the table, just like don't want to play again because you're mad. Okay, grow up. Have a little fun. Relax. You're fine. That's a whine for me. Whine or fine. Kisses with their eyes open. Okay, this is a whine, but my question back to this is, how would I know if you're kissing with your eyes open if I'm kissing with my eyes open? Like, how would I know your eyes are open? If my eyes are closed, which is what you should be doing. Am I wrong? Am I alone here? Like, if you're kissing, we're not kissing with our eyes open, right? So how do I know that you're kissing with your eyes open? Maybe you're readjusting, you're opening your eyes or something, but I mean, it's fine if they flicker, but no, for the long haul, keep them closed, babe. Okay, talking to their pet in full-blown baby voice in public. It's a whine. You guys probably thought I was going to say fine. You guys probably thought I was going to say fine. It's a whine. Drink. I do not, and I want to stand up, but my mic will not allow me. I do not baby talk my dog, Pedro, the love of my life, and the reason why I don't even leave my house anymore sometimes. I don't baby talk my dog in public. At home, I'm baby talking him for sure. I'm calling him all sorts of names, cutesy, bootsy, schmoopy, all those things. But out in public, no. I'm calling him by his name, and he's actually very well behaved, so he's like doing his job, what he's supposed to be doing. But no, and I actually think it's very annoying. I have friends. I am around people who baby talk pets in real life, outside of the comfort of their own home, and it is extremely it hurts my ears. It did take me, like, it makes me reflect and make sure that I'm not doing the same. But I would say that's a serious ick, a serious whine. Don't do it. Don't do it. So as far as the ick goes, as we know, once you feel it, it's generally over. Unfortunately, because a lot of the times I think we're cutting people off too quickly. But it is easy to write them off. It's a good excuse. Like, you're chewing weird or you're using too many exclamation points. Man, I work with somebody who uses probably 30 exclamation points. 30! That gives me the ick. That definitely gives me the ick. No shade if you're listening, but you could go down by like 29 or so. The truth is, though, like, The ick is rarely, I think science proves it. We're going to go into this further. The ick is like rarely just about them. I think it's more of like what we're afraid of. It's more of like holding up a mirror. Like, what am I not ready to face in myself? So, like, oh my God, you're so carefree. You do 30 exclamation points. Am I afraid to be carefree? You know, like, is it a me problem? So, I think the real question is not what is an ick, but it's like, what did it wake up in me? I'm still sorting that through though, whiners. As you know, we're all just humans. We're all just humans in this life. We're all just in this club together. Um, would it be fun? I wanted to do a roast a while ago. What episode was that? I wanted to do a roast. And nobody had anything to say, which I thought was really like that's a cop out. Like, because I know there's something you're annoyed about by me. Like, and let's talk about it. Let's do it. So, do you have any icks about me? I'm into that. I'm tough. I'm strong. I'm tough. I can do that. Okay, comment what your icks are. Comment what your icks are about me. Comment what one I should try. Put this into a review, 5-star, and subscribe on YouTube and all that jazz. I love you, whiners, and I'll see you next Thursday. Bye.